What is going on, everyone? Platinum Beast coming at you with yet another video. Today we are going to be taking a look at where the week's closed as far as spot price is concerned across the board. We're also going to take a look at that community post I posted at the beginning of the week to see you all's comments and votes. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, everyone, so it's 5 o'clock on Friday. That means the markets are closed for the week, and we're going to see where each metal ended up, who was right, who was wrong, and we're going to discuss it and just talk about it a little bit. All right, so starting out with platinum, of course, my favorite metal of the precious metals, closed at 1076.71. Now, let's take a look at where it started out the week at. So if we go to the 1 month chart and we look at Monday, July 19th, it started out at 1077. So it is only down 30 cents, about 29 cents. And one thing to note about this week is it was very, very interesting because what we saw was precious metals go down the first day and then a steady climb up throughout the week with yet another Friday just straight shooting down to the bottom. So platinum is down 29 cents for the week. So if you bought last weekend, you're about even with this weekend. It's not really much of a change. If you bought during the week, I'm sad to say you've already lost some money and you probably haven't even received your actual physical bullion in the mail yet. But nevertheless, platinum is a long-term hold. So if you bought in the middle of the week, just hold it. Don't worry about it. Don't stress. It's all going to be okay. But platinum is down 29 cents, so that is something to note. Let's take a look at gold and see where it ended up. So it ended at 1808.76, and let's look at the Monday close, which was 1811.42. So it's down about $3.30. So not a huge change there. It's only down a very, very small amount. It did go down towards the middle of the week, and then it kind of went up a little bit, and then it kind of went down. In my opinion, what this says about gold is it is just the strongest asset. When it finds a number it likes, it just sticks to that number. It's something interesting to see. It definitely moves differently than the industrial metals. The reason for that, a lot of people see it different from the other metals. So it's definitely interesting to take note of. But if you bought gold anytime throughout the week, you're not really down or up very much at all. However, if we want to get really technical, we are down about $3. So that is something to note as well. We'll take a look at silver. And it looks like silver started the week at 25.17 and closed the week at 25.25. So it's actually up about 8 cents. So across the board, guys, I'm starting to get kind of a theme here in that all the metals, and we'll take a look at palladium here in a minute, but all the metals seem to have just been really stable, right? Now, we did see the uptick towards the middle of the week and then the downward tick this last Friday. I'm not going to lie, I thought it was just going to keep going up throughout the week. I did not expect it to go back down on Friday. I don't really understand why that is. Maybe you understand this a little bit more, and you can leave that comment in the comment section down below. Why do you think the metals started the week low, kind of went down the first day, and then slowly climbed up throughout the week, only to go right back down on Friday? Is it just normal market fluctuation? Is it just normal movement? What are your thoughts and opinions? I have my own opinions, but I'd love to hear yours. But regardless, silver is up about 8 cents, so take that as you will. We'll take a look at palladium as well. And palladium closed Monday at 25.94. So it's actually up. So palladium wins. Palladium wins, guys. I don't know what to tell you. There are so many haters of palladium. There are so many people that say it's overpriced. There are so many people that say it costs too much. I don't want to stack it. But at the end of the day, good Lord. I mean, it's up $100 when everything else is just flat. Flat, flat, flat. It went up a little bit towards the middle of the week, the other three metals, and so did palladium. And palladium did get impacted by the Friday kind of dip. However, it's still up $100. So if you bought palladium on Monday, you're up $100. If you bought platinum on Monday, you're about even. If you bought silver on Monday, you're about even. If you bought gold on Monday, you're about even. But if you bought palladium on Monday, you're up $100. So something to take note of and something to keep an eye on, guys. Palladium might not ever go back down to where everyone thinks it's going to. One thing I want to mention about palladium, when I bought my palladium, I was very nervous about it. And a lot of people were not interested in buying it. And I actually bought it at spot price from a private individual. And, there were a lot of people who weren't thinking that the train was going to keep going, and it did keep going. And I remember specifically seeing palladium for sale after I had already bought mine on Reddit, on the private market, and no one bought it. No one would buy it. The dude was selling it at spot because he was gonna sell it to a dealer for a little below spot, but he was like, hey, I'll just offer it to the people on Reddit at spot. He posted it day after day after day after day, and no one ever bought it. Funny enough, if they had bought it, they'd be up about $1,000 right now because it was at $2,000 back then. But I digress. I know a lot of people don't like palladium. However, gold, silver, and platinum holding very, very steady, and that's something to take note of. So if you bought, it seems like a pretty solid play, and you haven't really missed out, especially if you bought last weekend or perhaps on Monday. Not too much movement overall. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to go look at that community post that I posted asking you all where you thought precious metals were going to go for the week. And we'll look at the comments and just kind of respond to them a little bit. So let's get into that right now. Okay, everyone. So I've got the community post pulled up here, and we're going to take a look at the results. So overall, we got 122 votes, which is not too bad for a community poll on my channel. It looks like 22% of you said all metals will go up. 59% of you said all metals will go down. 9% of you said gold will go up. 7% said industrial metals up. And 3% of you decided to give your mixed opinion. I will say we didn't really see anything go down as far as where it opened at the beginning of the week and where it closed at the end of the week. We didn't see anything go up, so both of these are really both wrong. Gold actually went down $3, so you were almost not wrong, I guess, but still not exactly correct. Industrial metals up. The only one that ended up was palladium, so you were a little bit right there, and we will go ahead and see what the comments have to say. So Master Sensei said trash. Yeah, well, we didn't see any rises or increases at all except for palladium, which is my smallest holding overall, and I assume most of my viewers' smallest holding, but I guess it was kind of a trash week for not seeing any rise. However, the dip is nice for accumulation and things of that nature. Boxwee says platinum, but still great long term. So I assume you meant that platinum would just remain flat and not go up or down. And that's basically what occurred. So you are correct, my friend. Punchbowl Turd said flat to down or lower than last week. Well, it didn't end up being that way, and it was an interesting week for sure, Punchbowl Turd. We saw the metals go up, only to go right back down to where they were at the end of the week. Interesting stuff. It's almost like the dealers are like, hey, people think it's going to rise, and then it just goes back down. But I don't really believe that's what occurred, but it is kind of interesting and fishy to see that happen. But great comment nonetheless, my friend. And D says silver down, industrial work slowing down. Biden's promises on solar sitting stagnant in his bowl of stolen ice cream. Gold up, consumers finally starting to see quarterly inflation and higher gas prices affecting their spending habits. Latest child tax credits went through last week. Dollar diluted yet again. Supply dropping, demand increasing, price rising. State audits revealing massive fraud. Consumer confidence decreasing. Oh boy, get ready. Well, that is a lot to chew on, but that is some interesting points you bring up, and the child tax credits definitely diluted the dollar a good amount. And Biden failing to deliver on his promises. I mean, I don't know how many people really expected much else, but interesting points you make, my friend. And South Texas Roughneck said, well said, very scary times. Oh well, keep stacking. That is correct, my friend. Keep on stacking. Bricktown Silver said, sideways, barring an event. Interesting, interesting. So it did really kind of go sideways. It didn't really go up, didn't go down. Palladium ended up, right? But that's another metal all in and of itself. But you were pretty much correct, Bricktown Silver. So I got to give that to you, my friend. Next up, we have Mr. Natoman123 says, back that truck up like it's the world twerking contest. Dip, then hip. That's a funny comment, my friend. And you are right. I think now is the time to stack for sure. So buy if you can and hold if you can. E-Skater said, gold like bad news. So gold going up, I presume, is what you meant. But it actually closed a couple bucks down. So it looks like a lot of us were actually incorrect. And, you know, that's the way it is with stacking precious metals. A lot of times you're going to be wrong and things aren't going to turn out how you thought they were. But at the end of the day, stack and hold and just wait to see what happens. So with all that being said, everyone, I appreciate everyone for stopping by and checking out this Friday's video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with future updates on my channel. Be sure to leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Did metals end up where you thought they were? Did they not? Is everything confusing or does it all make sense? Let me know all that in the comment section down below. With all that being said, guys, until next time, we will see ya.